I will wake up at 8 and do 20 minutes of yoga, and at 9 I will have a cigarette and a coffee, which I need to have my first bowel movement of the day, and at 10 I will finally get round to eating breakfast, a bowl of porridge made with oat milk and a spoonful of peanut butter, and at 11 I will read through my emails, and at 12 has gone down I will go for a 40-minute walk, and at 4 I will do chest and arm exercises, and at 5 I will eat dinner.
You see, the thing is, you don't actually need to use eggs. The eggs are included for coagulation and to help the cake rise, and therefore if you're making banana cake you can forgo the eggs, because they coagulate upon cooking. Half a banana mashed is roughly equivalent to 1 egg, so you can just add another banana in to replace the eggs. You can then add an extra half a teaspoon of whatever raising agent you're using to make up for the lack of rise you're going to get from not using eggs. Banana seems to work best because it's actually very fatty for a fruit, though it's technically a berry and not quite as fatty as an avocado, which people also use sometimes. A lot of people have turned to using this aquafaba as egg, the aquafaba being the water you get in a tin of chickpeas. It works much like egg whites, so it's only really viable then.
Customers are at the heart of everything we do. It takes a lot of different people to run a store, and this is a job for doers, with plenty of variety. Within one shift, you could be guiding a customer to a product, serving on the checkouts, helping to fill shelves, taking a delivery, or moving stock around the warehouse.
You can say that the pop divas are in competition this year, as if Katy Perry was any sort of competition. What a load of shit. Dua Lipa's album comes in second to last place, because the singles were good, but it was a lot of the same, you know. So really it's between Chromatica and Sawayama. The visuals for Chromatica were stunning, but Sawayama kind of like womp womp womp, but 911 is like really 80s inspired, but like totally unique. Plus, as it just mirrors the transition from Chromatica 2 into 9.
I know how to play tonight.
When Charles came to the Bertaux for the first time, she thought herself quite disillusioned, with nothing more to learn and nothing more to feel. But the uneasiness of her new position, or perhaps the disturbance caused by the presence of this man, had sufficed to make her believe that she had at last felt that wondrous passion which, till then, like a great bird, eyes of poesy, and now she could not think that the calm in which she lived was the happiness she had dreamed. Saves are more important than shares, and shares are more important than comments, and comments are more important than likes, and likes are free.
Don't let this flop.
There has never been a more perfect time to trim that tummy and banish that cellulite. Don't let depression and anxiety stop you from achieving your goals, you fat fuck.
Why won't you look at me?
Have you ever experienced the fear of looking at a window at night, in case you see someone or something staring back in at you? Well, what have you experienced silence in a similar way? Not being able to stand the absence of sound, just in case you hear something you don't want to hear. Rushing about day after day, trying to fill all the empty space, leaving no room for the silence. But you can't make sound all of the time. There's always going to be a gap in between activities of the day. Even between the tick and the tock, there is a second of silence. And in that little gap, sometimes you just might hear something trying to break through. That thing you don't really want to hear in between the tick and the tock. Some days, it feels as if my clock has stopped altogether. And I really hope that it starts ticking again soon.